Leo, I'm incredibly proud of you because it kind of feels like you are rising like a phoenix out here. It says new phase and rekindle, renew and growth, changed mind, rise from the ashes. And you're rising from the ashes, Leo, after some type of betrayal. We have backstabbing out here. And it says heartbreaking pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, shocking attack. I'm incredibly proud of you because to see rising from the ashes after some type of betrayal, that means that, Leo, you had the strength and the power and the audacity to say, I'm going to still be beautiful. I'm still going to live my life. I'm going to stand back up, and I'm not going to let this betrayal, this nonsense, interrupt what I have going on in my life, my beauty, my career, whatever this is. So here you are standing strong. And it's likely, Leo, that there are some people who have to see you in your beauty, standing up strong after things have happened that were supposed to take you out and get in the way. We have death here beneath the deck. It's really over is what this feels like for me. It says the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform. What's dead is dead. And I just noticed another card beneath this card. It says heartbroken out here. And it says deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving and despair, breakup. This feels like the other person. It could be you, right? Because, you know, we might just know how to compartmentalize because we still have our jobs, our beautiful babies, our friends to tend to. We still have to get through life. But it kind of feels like this is the other person more than it is you. Not that you're not feeling what you're feeling, okay? And then beneath this card, we have coffin here. It says new beginnings, liberation, reborn, and transition, tragic endings. Yeah, it's over. It's very much over for you, Leo. That's what's on your heart and on your mind, and you're ready for something new. I love the image here because the person who's on this card is allowing their mind to work, to be open to new. It's on fire. There's passion here. So it just feels like there's a road ahead. Life is just beginning, right? Kind of vibe. So powerful, powerful energy. And I do believe that when we decide to get up after a painful loss, after someone betrays us, knowingly or unknowingly, the thing that feels like it's coming against us to hurt or harm, when we decide to get back up again and go after what we're going after, it just kind of feels like spirit is like, yes, and it starts to pour down all of the blessings because we decided to trust in the unseen. So Leo, good for you. We're going to get some cards out here now to refine this message. If anyone is DMing you, messaging you, pretending to be me, it is not. Please report and block them. I will never reach out to you to do a private message with a private reading with you, okay? So please take care of yourself, Leo, out there, and protect yourself. God, angel, spirit guides, tell us more about the overall vibe and love that Leo is in right now. Who are they in love at this time for Leo, please? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Okay, yeah. It's been a tower. It's over for sure. This is very spiritual. This situation that has happened, you letting it go ahead and end and let it be over, that's a beautiful thing. And it's something about by this collapsing and coming to an end, and it's over now, and just letting that be, something begins to heal within you. It hasn't been easy, okay? There's been some stresses. There's been some fallout and some backlash by this relationship breaking down into all of its parts, but it kind of feels like it's pushing you to use your voice differently. It's waking you up and it's getting you back into a place where you're working on the things that you believe in, the things that you want, maybe going back to school, testing your skill, your hobby in the market to see what you're really made of. It just kind of feels like this breakup, this loss, this change has changed your life, and it's changing your life and how you view life and how you use your energy to move forward and get what it is that you want. This is beautiful. All right, now we're going to get some advice out here, Leo, in case you need it. But Leo, I think that you probably need to be giving the rest of us advice. You're doing an amazing job of moving forward. This is powerful. God, angel, spirit guides, any advice that you have for my amazing Leo as they are growing, progressing, as they're working hard to rebuild their life, as they're working hard to build their dreams, as they're healing things in their life after this painful letdown. God, angel, spirit guides, what advice do you have for my lovely Leo at this time? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Let's see. All right. All right. So there may be a little bit of attempted communication. Very specific. For those of you where you are letting go of a connection where the person used words to manipulate, you did this, you did that, you owe me, how could you, whatever way to use their words to control your behavior or control you to be in a relationship, that likely is coming, if it has not already. This is petty, immature communication and language. About how you broke the family down. This popped up sideways about how you broke the family apart, about what you did, and that feels like it might be coming if it has not already started, Leo. Now it could be that you're dealing with a Pisces, could be that you're dealing with maybe an Aquarius or an air sign person, but the advice right now, I'm going to get more out here, it just feels like to be very careful about letting that communication impact you or affect you, because I just think that this person is probably going to still try to, see if they can be in control and to see if they can use the family, maybe even use another person, a child to call you, a mother or a father-in-law to call you to get you back into the picture. But it just kind of feels like an immature, or maybe, and I'm saying it tenderly to you, Leo, because we have cross-watcher friends who are watching, and I love you, cross-watcher. We're going to get to you in just a moment in your reading. But it just kind of feels like for you, Leo, it's going to show up as kind of like immature and petty. So be careful about that. What else, God, angel, spirit guides? Other advice for Leo as they're moving forward, coming out of this energy, getting back into their bag, growing, expanding, being beautiful, being the phoenix that they are. God, angel, spirit guides. What else? Okay. Anything else? It's going to be hard in the beginning. Two of Cups out here because of the splintering. This is some Sagittarius, Cancer energy. It is going to be a little bit hard, especially if this separation has impacted children, family, finances, businesses. You share things in each other's name. It's going to be a little bit of a burden in the beginning because of the splintering of this connection right now. But Spirit is saying that that's normal. That's a normal process of breaking up. You might need to take on a little bit more than you're used to compensate for the changes that are happening here, the losses that are happening naturally from getting out of this connection for those of you who are really committed to being over. And it just kind of feels like there's going to be a little bit of residue, a little bit of residual. So part of this burden, the pain that you're feeling, is that, there are moments where you realize, like, dang, like this really happened, like this is really over, and that it's hard on you. It's hard on your heart, has an impact. You have moments of being strong and have moments where it just feels tough. And then for some of you, as I just said earlier, just to reiterate, it's going to be hard because some of what you and this person created, your lives are kind of intertwined in a way. And so now that there has been this splintering and this brokenness, there's going to be residual, maybe some phone calls, maybe people trying to guilt you in this connection and things like that. But I have this sense that you're on the right track and that you are going to recreate and rebuild your life to be exponentially successful if you stay the course. But it's going to be hard. I think there's going to be some temptation. There's going to be some curveballs thrown here. We'll do another love reading next week to see what's showing up for you, but be prepared for that. There are going to be some curveballs. There are going to be some people challenging you. This person might try to guilt you, use love against you. That feels like it's going to be coming up, but do what it is that you need to do, Leo, to protect yourself, to armor yourself. All of the things that this person's going to be trying to do to guilt you or to get you back, they've used them before, so they're kind of dated a little bit anyway, so you kind of know what is to come. I love you, Leo, and I hope I get to see you next week. Take care. Bye.